Hello, everyone out there. This is AJ from Late Night Productions, coming back with another episode of Final Fantasy VII because I can't seem to get enough. With me this week, I have.
Blaze!
And returning from the homework mines once again is.
Ashtar.
Welcome back. How are the mines treating you? Save you now?
Yes.
So,
Da, 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 da.
okay. Anyway, Ashtar, are you caught up to where we are in the story?
Yes.
So what do you know? Just so I can make sure you actually are caught up.
Why are you asking me this?
Because I'm weird and I like to have a little summary before we start the game.
Just start.
Alright, I'll just start.
We left off in the ancient Temple of the Ancients, and we're trying to leave. And we have to fight a boss, and so we're grinding until we beat that boss. So we're
Well-
strong.
Right now we're just grinding levels by running back and forth in this place.
Oh yeah, this place. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, these buggers. I can't remember who I gave Bahamut to.
You'll find out.
Good bean.
Please stop hitting Cloud. Oh, there it is. Guys, check out Bahamut. Lunatic High.
I've seen Bahamut before though.
It's been a while.
Please stop hitting my character.
I've probably seen him now.
Mega Flare.
Yep.
You get him after you beat the Red Dragon in this place, if I remember right. He's actually one of my favorite summons in all of Final Fantasy. Non-elemental damage for the win. Huh?
Yep. Elemental work.
No, he's non-elemental.
I said non-elemental damage works.
Oh, sorry, I misheard.
Then,
Going to heal?
isn't there a version of him that has multiple wings?
What?
Isn't there a version of Bahamut that has multiple wings?
No.
No, there is. Bahamut Zero.
That
Yeah.
must be the one that's in Smash. And the mid.
Is it? Does it look like it has metal on it? Like it's a
I don't
metallic
know.
dragon?
It's too small to really tell.
Because there's three Bahamuts which exist. Regular,
Neo,
Neo.
and Zero.
and Zero.
And then there are of those.
The only one that reoccurs is regular.
Okay.
Speaking of Smash and Nintendo, I got a Switch last week.
Yes, when you get smashed, Overwatch.
Eventually I'll get them, just right now, you know...
I know. I don't know if you had enough money to get
Please, stop doing that. You think I rely too heavily on my summons?
Summons are useful, but they cost a lot of MP.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've seen her use like 5.
Again, summons are to be used if there's a fight you want to just push a button, say I win for. Of course, earlier summons don't work as well later game because they don't really scale.
Well, they scale,
No.
but not well.
Yeah. Pretty much what it comes down to is the summons you get later in the games are the ones you're just going to be pushing the spam button for.
Like Knights of the Round, Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, stuff like that.
Yeah. And it especially is also kind of the fact that a lot of the elemental summons get absorbed later on. And there's one summon which does 4 types of damage, which pretty much gets absorbed by almost everything.
That's,
it doesn't matter.
I know the name of the
Kujata.
summon. Kujata, yeah, that's right. But we won't get him till way later in the game.
Yeah, the problem with Kujata is that he does fire, ice, lightning, and I think earth.
I think that's about right. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, it's fire, ice, lightning, earth. And the problem is that it doesn't matter whether or not they absorb all of the elements or just one. As long as they absorb just one, they'll absorb the entire attack.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
You notice every time
So
we have a
Kujata-
battle, I go to heal. Blaze can tell you why that is.
But yeah, Kujata is pretty much one of the most useless because of the fact that he's 4 different elements. Another attack which also is pretty is Magic Breath.
I don't think I have that one.
It's a mixture of fire, ice, and lightning, I think. It hits real hard if you have an enemy if you use it on an enemy that doesn't absorb any of them. But that's if you find an enemy that doesn't absorb any of those.
Why is it Eris Limit is so hard to freaking build up to?
Because Limit is built by a couple of things. Hit and dealing hits.
Yeah.
So if Eris isn't attacking, then she's only going to be building it by getting hit, which doesn't build it as much as hitting things.
I'm just kind of spamming Bahamut throughout all these fights.
I mean, it works.
True. I'm trying to get
And Bahamut-
Eris Seal Evil ability. That makes the next
Seal
boss
Evil-
fight so much easier.
Seal Evil is weird. Seal Evil has also appeared in the Tactics.
Mm-hmm.
And what it did in that was, if you used it on an undead enemy, it would petrify them.
Huh.
Just straight up petrify them. Seal Evil has a weird history of it's only really useful on like undead enemies, but when you use it on them, boy does it hurt.
And like I said, it causes stop, which is something we need for the next boss fight. You know what
Slow
I
is
mean?
useful if you can't use stop.
I
Remember, some bosses are immune to things like that, so it might just straight up not work.
No, this one works. I know. Ooh, Clim Hazard.
Nice.
Sorry, I got distracted. But I was looking up a guide for this boss, and it even says use Seal Evil or some way to stop it, like Chocomog or something, you know?
Chocomog is only a small chance this.
It helped in the Materia Keeper fight, though. I'll admit that much. These guys are annoying.
Yeah. Also, there's the 1 in 256 chance that it's Fat Chocobo instead.
No, that's only if they're immune to a certain status or something like that.
No, Fat Chocobo will go off even if they're not immune to stop. There's a very small chance that Fat Chocobo will happen even if they're not immune to stop.
I think, actually, no, it's Odin that if they're immune to death, he does a different
Yeah.
attack.
Yes, Odin does Steel Cutting Sword, which is translated as Steel Plated Sword for some reason. If they're not immune to death. If they are immune to death, he'll do a single hit move known as Gungir, which is also misspelled.
Gungelance, they call it, I think, in this version.
Yes.
Heal me,
It's single
please.
hit and non-elemental.
Actually, I'm also going to save.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can move. I'm smart. But anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, Gunge Lance hits a single target with a good amount of non-elemental damage.
Ping! Well, that kind of hurt. Bloodfang! Ooh, that's good.
Sweet.
Bloodfang gives Red 13, you remember how Sledgefang did damage Blaze?
Yeah.
Basically, Bloodfang does the same, but it gives Red 13 some health in the process. If I remember right.
It's a vampire move. Unfortunately, in this game, vampire is not something you can learn, which usually it is, and depending on the game, it's either real good or real bad.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh boy. Now keep in mind, some interactions with pincer attacks get real weird. Like multi-target things get real weird with pincer attacks.
Cloud!
Because,
Clim Hazard!
yeah. Because some multi-target moves will only attack one side of the pincer.
Go ahead and attack. Don't let me...
Like, Matra Magic, I believe, is one
Cloud,
of the
don't
ones that will
block
only
this!
attack
Thank
one side.
you! Magic. Cure 2. Everybody. Sorry. You know, just Bahamut this guy to death. Because I'm tired of looking at his face. Okay, apparently attacking didn't fill her gauge, but getting hit filled her gauge a little bit. Got it. And now I'm just tired of looking at this guy's face. You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Blaze? Okay, there you are.
Hey.
Let's say once either Aerith learns Seal Evil, or she hits level at least 31. Whichever comes first. Then we'll go, you know, to the boss.
Yeah.
Yum yum. I know this is not everyone's cup of tea, if that's what you gotta do sometimes in these games. Oh, these a-holes. It's hard to tell who that's going to... Oh, it's gonna hit Cloud again. I should take the block materia off Cloud.
Probably a good idea. It does increase your HP, but it's probably worth it.
Because he keeps getting hit and dying faster.
Yeah.
All but one. Bonk! He got bonked. I love the soundtrack of this game, I really do.
It's a good soundtrack.
I listen to it sometimes
Now,
when
of
I'm
course-
raiding World of Warcraft. Let me...
Again, person who did the soundtracks for Final Fantasy was just really good at their job.
Mm-hmm. That's all the materia I really have right now.
I mean, what summon is there? Okay, then never mind. Because if the summon was... I think if the summon was actually something with an element, added effect would have done something, but...
I thought added effect
Since it-
only puts the element on your weapon, or whatever.
Usually, but sometimes if you have it on a piece of equipment, I think it increases defenses? I think that's what it does. It will do things, but since it's not elemental, it won't do anything.
Could always use more luck, I guess.
I mean, you don't really need it for the boss, unless you're gonna try and steal something from him, in which case I don't even know if this boss has a steal. And I'm not opening the wiki to find out, because no thanks.
Okay. I took off the block materia just because I don't want Cloud to die in 2 turns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That hurt. Because that was a freaking crit.
Yep. That'll happen.
Let's use Lunatic High. You know, I should heal my party next turn. I'm gonna miss Lunatic High though because it gives me a speed increase. Magic, tier 2. I keep forgetting that's there.
What is?
Trine.
Oh, yeah. Trine is exactly what it is on the 10. I don't know if you can get Beta anymore. I think you can, but it might take a bit. Because Trine is electric damage everywhere, Beta is fire damage everywhere. And then there's one more. There's Aqua Breath, which is water everywhere.
Look, we didn't die.
And the... Yay. Also, the weird thing about this game is there's only 2 water elemental attacks in the game.
Aqualung and what else?
Leviathan. That's it. The summon Leviathan, which the attack for is Tsunami, and Aqualung.
And that's it.
And that is it.
Why not hit Aerith and not Cloud? You know, might work. Who's that towards? Oh, that's Aerith. Okay. I don't remember how many times I have to use Healing Wind before I get Seal Evil.
I'm not sure.
Thump. Thump. You know, I forgot to change Red 13's limit back to, to Bloodfang. Blade Beam, it's a lot more.
Bloodfang might do less than Sledgefang.
Sledfang, you mean?
Yeah, it might do less because of the healing properties.
I don't know, actually. Bonk! I have to do that every time because it's funny. Seal Evil!
There you go.
Well, should we get her to 31 or should... Well, now I have no choice, now do I? No. So, summon, bomb it. Just to get this guy out of the way. But just in case. Okay, that didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Sometimes it knocks him out in one hit, and sometimes it don't. What? What? Oh no. I'm not doing this!
Oh, you're not doing what? Oh no.
What is wrong with my keyboard now?
If there's anyone here, technical difficulties for a few seconds.
Yeah, I'm not pressing the key.
Well then.
You know what? I'm running. I want to fix this before we go any further, to be honest. I might
Good
just
idea.
I might just need to unplug and replug my keyboard.
Quite possibly.
Later! Save.
Yeah, make sure to save before you do this.
Alright. Before I exit out of the screen, I actually gotta reach around behind my computer and remember which wire is the right wire. What? What's so funny?
The wire dimension.
I'm not doing that either!
Oh boy.
What is up with my keyboard today?
Have you tried, like, hitting the keys that would be causing that to see if that resets them?
I've tried. Okay, I'm plugging the keyboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in the slot. Come on. Alright. Up, down, up, up, up. Alright.
It seems to have fixed it for now.
This is... Yeah, I'm doing this now. Okay. Maybe it was just a glitch.
Sometimes that'll happen.
Should we go ahead and try to beat the boss or try to get up a few more levels?
You got Seal Evil. You got the thing you needed.
Yeah, and I've saved, so we can just keep trying again. And
Yeah.
again. Alright, let's go to the boss.
If the boss doesn't really go well, even with Seal Evil, then maybe a couple more levels. Otherwise...
We don't have to do the voices here, Matt, alright? Or Blaze, sorry. Ah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm the one who's a little...
Welcome to my nightmare. This thing actually gave me nightmares as a kid.
Oh, Demon Wall?
Yeah.
Demon Wall is actually something that appears every so often.
Limit. Lunatic High.
You know what?
Come on. I don't think it worked.
We'll only see if we see its sprite.
And we can't really see it right now.
If it is stopped, then its sprite will not be moving. Because the sprites do change depending on whether they have
it's
pace,
moving.
slow, or... Yeah, then stop didn't work.
That's a lot of damage.
Because the sprites will stop for stop, they will slow down for slow, and they will speed up for haste. Don't even bother with that sentence.
Decent.
The Demon Wall. From
Demon Rush. I hate this attack so much. Because that hurts like a son of a gun.
Yeah. Problem with this fight is that they probably want you to have more than just one person with, like, all heal on.
That didn't do what I hoped.
Yeah, again, Choco Mog has a smaller chance of stopping than Seal Evil does.
But you can use it more often.
Yes.
You know, I should actually see how much health this guy has. I hope Mom gets that. Oh no,
He has
Cloud!
quite a lot. He has quite a lot.
Dude, no clue. I love you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Item. Phoenix down.
welcome to this.
Well,
Oh, this is gonna hurt. God!
man, everyone dead.
Yeah, Demon Wall doesn't fool around.
So, try again or try to grind up some more levels?
Try one more time, and then if... It's mostly just a bit on Seal Evil.
Do you think Demon Wall would make a good metal band name?
If someone else hasn't already taken it.
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Alright, so...
Hi, buddy.
Its stop resist is... Oh god, what is it? Stop resist?
Mutakai.
It's immune to stop. I don't know what you saw.
What?
It says it's immune to stop right here.
Weird.
It's not immune to slow, though.
There's a song called Demon.
That didn't do
No
as much
band.
as I'd hoped.
Yep, no band name Demon Wall.
Alright, it has 10,000 HP.
Not Cloud. Okay, Eric.
However,
good.
it takes damage from restoring attacks.
Wait,
it
if
is
I
undead.
heal it?
Yes, it
What?
will be hurt if you heal. What?
No, allies. Let's do this.
It,
Healing Wind.
oh,
I just want to see if this works.
if it does, then, well,
Dude,
might
you made
absorb.
me heal it.
I misread that then. Whoops.
Are you sure you're looking at the right page?
I'm looking at the right page. Elemental affinities. 100% fire, 100% lightning, 100% ice. 50% earth. Yeah, I misread it. Never mind.
So,
It is not immune to poison, sadness, fury, haste, or slow.
there's also a limit break attack called 5 from top.
Oh, shite.
Yeah, ignore me. Yeah, Seal Evil. What does the Seal Evil do here? It inflicts stop and silence on everybody. It's immune to both. Which means Seal Evil doesn't actually work on the wall.
So I'm seeing a red for killing demon.
What?
Use arrow.
Arrow?
Yeah.
It has 100%. It's not weak to wind, but it's also not resistant to wind.
It says it will reflect onto demon wall.
Come on.
But I don't know.
It's weak to Earth. Unless I'm misreading it, but probably not happening.
Oh, sorry, Mama K. We're having an argument over what this boss is weak to. Because I could swear Ashgar is wrong and that stop does work on this thing.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking at the page for it right now. It says immune, stop.
Oh,
Immune, silence.
no. Immune to my patience.
Do you have reflect on your party?
Not that I'm aware of.
It is.
This guide's saying you should.
1 second, folks.
Yeah, let's see here. In both the advanced version and the normal version of Final Fantasy VII, he is immune to both stop and silence.
Unless the one I was reading was wrong.
They are probably wrong. What? It's in the Temple of the Ancients, right?
Yeah.
They are thinking of a different boss. They are thinking of the Red Dragon. No, wait, they can't be thinking of Red Dragon. Red Dragon's also immune to that. Could they be thinking of? Because I have the page for Demon Gate open right now.
So do I. I'm looking at myself.
Oh, this is talking about Final Fantasy 12.
I never got Big Guard. I never encountered the monster that used it.
Bidgard?
Big Guard.
You have to go on the beach for that.
And I never touched the beach. And I never got regen either.
Regen?
Yeah,
I forget where you even get regen.
I know, right? But I'm looking at the strategy on the wiki, and it's like, that's one of the things it recommends.
Well, I know the approximate area you can get Bidgard.
Death blow, throw, limit breaks, no ordinary melee attacks. Bahamut can only use once though.
Like, there are bosses you can use Seal Evil on and it will work. It's just this one is not one of them.
Have you used poison or gravity?
It doesn't take damage from gravity? Question mark? It doesn't take damage from gravity.
I'm seeing a guy that says it does, but
It's 0% to gravity, so yeah, it will take damage, never mind. It is not immune to poison, though. It does not have any resistance to poison, either. Which means Bio will work on it.
Trying to figure this out, you know. From what I'm reading, most magic attacks don't really work on this guy. So most of
His magic defense is 450, and that is why.
but you have to have Aerith in your party, right?
Yeah, you have to. It's a part of the storyline. And
Yes.
yeah, I know, Mama K, you usually come running, but I'm glad you actually checked in on chat.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it right now, and his resistance, the 3 resistances I am seeing that he has are 50% to earth, 0% to poison, and 0% to gravity.
Yeah. Well, I have poison, I think.
But his magic defense is through the roof of 450.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
His regular defense is only 100, though.
This is going to be fun.
He can be poisoned, and he can also be slowed if you have slow.
Do I have... Let's check my items. I can't learn Cosmo Memory yet.
Slowing him will definitely help if you have it.
I need to reorganize this stuff. I don't think I do. Arrange. Not by field, by battle. There. I don't think I have the materia for it.
Okay.
Death
We're
Blow,
fighting the advanced version of it then.
What do you mean?
The abilities it has are Falling Rocks, Skaven, Petrify, and Advance. But in the advanced version, you know, like after it's advanced, Demon Rush and Retreat are the two things it gets.
I've never used Death Blow before.
Death Blow, I believe, has a chance to kill, but it is immune to death, so don't... It's not immune to dark either. It's not immune to blind.
I have gravity.
That will work.
Won't or will?
Will. It has no resistance against gravity. It is 0% to gravity. Your best bet seems like Earth, Poison, and Gravity. However, again, in magic defense is through the roof, but Gravity usually doesn't care about that. Gravity is based off of their maximum HP.
Gravity. Oh, I have Titan!
That's Earth.
So I think I'm covered. I just gotta get really lucky. Huh, boys?
Possibly. Depends on the gravity spell you have. Which gravity spell do you have?
Demi.
Demi does, I believe, 1/8? Let me check.
Well, here we go. What's up,
Yeah,
Mama
gravity
King?
ability.
We're trying to strategize to beat this boss in the most efficient way possible, and yeah, we're having a nerd talk over here. You don't have to go, Mama K. You can watch if you want. Watch us fail over and over and over again.
Yes. Demi does damage equal to 25% of the target's HP. So that means you will do 2,500 damage with Demi. Since it has 10,000 HP.
That did nothing.
Then what?
Demi did nothing. Bio did nothing.
What the hell? This wiki is not okay. I'm gonna go to a different wiki. This wiki is lying to me. It seems that the only thing it's got right is the fact that it's immune to Seal Evil, pretty much. But this wiki's better. Looks like it will take damage from Fire, Ice, Lightning, Water, Wind, Holy, and 10th? Whatever 10th is. Punch, which is a specific element, Sleep, Death, and Confusion. But it's immune to Death status. It's not immune to poison, but it takes no damage from poison attacks. What?
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't!
This boss makes
But-
no sense.
That's two wikis that have corroborated that it's not immune to the poison effect, but is immune... But that's only one wiki that's telling me it's immune to the poison damage. Why?
I don't know.
For some odd reason, there's the stats for back attack on this wiki, despite the fact that you can never back attack the damn thing. Why is that there?
I hate this boss so much.
From what it looks like, both wikis are telling me that its physical defense is much less than its magic.
So it's just stab slash bonk.
We'll stab and slash and then use your healer to keep people alive, but it looks like you're having so much trouble that more grinding might be needed.
So you think I should go back into the hallway and grind him some more levels?
It's not telling me how many levels you should have when you run into the thing. not giving me a recommendation.
I hate this boss so freaking much.
And it hates you.
Okay, the strategy it's telling me is maybe useful to put party in back row.
Oh, no.
You
Hold on.
You
I
s-
think I can do that.
back row makes it so you do less damage, but you also take less damage.
I'm trying to remember
It's like a percentile.
how. I remember. I know there's a way in this menu to make it where everyone's lined up with Aerith, where she is right now, but
Yeah.
I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah, back row I believe makes it so you do about a quarter less damage, but take about a quarter less damage. And if you hit yourself in the back row, you hit yourself with a quarter less damage, doing a quarter less damage. Because that's how that works. Slow. It's recommending slow bid guard, which you
Don't
regen,
have.
which I'm just gonna. Yep.
And I can't get out of here until I beat this boss, so
Most available magic or summons are ineffective. Use physical abilities like Death Blow and Throw.
I don't have throw, as far as I'm aware.
Death Blow is critical hit, physical attack with a third of the accuracy of a normal one, but if it connects, it will always be a critical hit. If you have White Winds, that also works. Wow, you did not get any blue magic.
Well, I've got some enemy skills.
You don't have any of the good ones.
Well, I try, but a lot of the times when they're used, they don't hit the guy who actually has a dang thing. So it's not my fault.
But that's what Manipulate is for.
Oh, I don't think I have that either.
That's Materia. It's a yellow Materia. Which, if you don't have right now, then that means you couldn't...
No, I have it. I have it.
Yes, that lets you control enemies if it works, which means you can use that to get White Wind and Bidguard and Regen, because those will never be cast on your party. Unless you control something.
Well, I didn't know at the time.
Of course you didn't, because Final Fantasy VII likes to throw people out into the wild.
Throw you under the bus and you'll be okay.
Yup.
Alright, I'm going to switch out Lightning for Death Blow. Still want Poison.
Well, Poison won't do anything.
I mean, it may affect it, but it won't do any damage.
Yes.
Which is weird.
It's dubious as best whether or not that's true. But 2 wikis are telling me that it will be affected by poison.
Hey, I have Throw as well.
Remember how Throw works?
No?
You take an item in your inventory and you literally huck it at the enemy.
Interesting.
So be careful what you throw, because different enemies will do different items will do different amounts of damage. Usually, items that are best to be thrown are things like bomb fragments and whatnot, like usable items like that.
Yeah. So stuff like oh, Demi too. I only have 2 of these though.
Demi, if Demi doesn't work, then
Demi 2 won't. Petrify,
Demi.
I don't think works.
Let me check. It is immune to Petrify.
Great.
Again, the only things you can do to it that it's not immune to are Poison, Sadness, Fury, Haste, and Slow. And Dark.
It'd be funny if I could turn into a frog. That'd be funny.
You can't.
I can or can't?
Cannot.
Oh.
No fun allowed.
Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna try before we start grinding levels again.
Yep.
Because this is really starting to grind my gears. I should have healed. Ah.
Mantra magic still considered magic.
Bye, Aerith!
Yeah, grinding might be needed. Although your crits do like like a tenth of health.
Red 13 I know will at least survive this. Wait, is he the one who didn't take damage?
He dodged.
Is it bad on the edge of my seat right now?
Yeah, but again, these summons aren't going to be doing a lot.
Well, Bahamut's non-elemental, but I don't think that really
doesn't
matters
matter.
either.
It does not matter. If it's
That was a
magic damage,
good chunk of damage, but the only problem is I can only use them once. No, I didn't want to use a Phoenix down on myself!
Wank.
Oh, look at that!
Death blow doing work.
What is that?
Choo choo. Everybody died.
And he was so ugly, everybody died.
Really, Blaze?
Yeah.
Clim Hazard! Yes!
Ta-da!
Ow, that actually hurt my throat. Poor Aerith! She'll get no experience from this. But remember what we were talking about this fight with our other friend. Remember, Tyler, and how you left Aerith on the floor? Isn't it kind of ironic?
You said my name!
Sorry, Ashtar.
You got excited.
Blaze, this is for you.
Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's me. I'll handle the rest. Well, everyone, take care of yourself.
Kate Sith. Come on, Cloud. Say something.
I'm... I understand. I feel the same, too.
Why don't you read our fortunes?
Say, that's right. I haven't done it in a while, huh?
Blaze, you cut off.
I cut off. Look at it. Look at the third word.
Excited? That's exited!
Yeah.
Localization for the win!
Yep.
Old
I'm
localization, you mean?
I'll say it how it's supposed to be said.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Right or wrong, I'm still the same old me.
Welcome to old localization, where words got muddled a lot.
Now, what should I predict?
Let's see how compatible Cloud and I are.
That'll cost you exactly 1 day.
Here I go. Oh wait, that's you, Blaze. Sorry.
Here we go. I'm turning him to Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh. This isn't good. Can't say. Poor teeth.
Oh. No, tell me. I promise I won't get mad.
Is that so? Then I'll tell you. What's good? You're perfect for each other. Eris Star and Cloud Star. They show a great future. Cloud, I'll be your matchmaker. Alright. Preacher, I'll do whatever you want me to.
By the way, Blaze, Mama K says you sound like Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, really? You just call me when it happens.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle. Thank you for believing in me, knowing that I was a spy. This is the final farewell.
Mama K, don't forget to go stir the stew on the stove, please.
Say that 5 times fast.
Stew on the stove. Stew on the stove. Be strong, Kate Sith.
He told me to be strong. I feel so happy. Ah! Ow. What happened? They'll move more.
It's funny, I'm now actually stopping actually reading these things. It's like, the localization is like, what happened?
I can explain.
After we get a little bit further, alright? Bright light! Bright light!
Bright light! Bright light! This must be it. Ain't sure did a great job making this. I can protect the planet too. I'm kind of. There's plenty of stuffed toys like my body around, but there's only one me. Don't forget me, even Kate Sith along. Goodbye then. Guess I'm off to save the planet.
And just like that, the temple doesn't exist anymore. Well, it exists, but in a much different form.
Black materia. That's the black materia. I'll be sitting up here.
Wee.
I'm Carl Sagan. In the body of a
No.
duck.
No. It's weird that Meteor's been relegated to like this weird ultra end of the world spell when it was just a spell you could cast willy-nilly in other Final Fantasies.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But anyway.
I wonder if there's a spell like that in every Final Fantasy. Like, it's always a different spell.
No. No, it's only this game that has like the two uber spells of Holy and Meteor, which were just regular spells in other games.
Nah.
Yeah.
As long as we have this, Sephiroth won't be able to use Meteor.
Got key item. Black materia.
Hmm? Can you guys use it? That's you.
Oh, nope. We can't use it right now. We need great spiritual power to use it.
You mean lots of spiritual energy?
That's right. One person's power alone won't do it. Somewhere special, where there's plenty of the planet's energy. Oh yeah! The Promised Land!
The Promised Land! No, but
Sephiroth is different. He's not an ancient.
He pretends to be.
he shouldn't be able to find the Promised Land. Ah, but I have. And I can. I'm far superior.
Honestly, the music that plays whenever he's around is actually some of my favorite. Because it's like very menacing.
There's
I
one... Go ahead.
I became a traveler of the life and gained the knowledge and wisdom of the age.
Bull.
I also gained the knowledge and wisdom of those after the extinction. And soon, I will create the future.
This is a poor idea and you know it, Sephiroth.
I won't let you do it. The future is not just yours.
I wonder.
You know, if Red 13 wanted to, he could try to jump and bite at Sephiroth right now.
Do you want to bite that floaty boy? I wouldn't
Do you
want
want me to
him.
answer that question?
No. No. That's also one very, very large katana he has, so I'd rather not.
Anyway.
That he can wield with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh boy.
Shut up! There, Cloud. Good.
Ugh.
Lynn.
The noise.
Uh,
Ah.
um,
Ah! Ah!
doesn't Cloud look a little different over there?
I don't. Is this Sephiroth or Cloud?
This is
No.
this is Cloud. Young Cloud.
Yeah, he's a little kid.
It's confusing. No! Don't be afraid.
That's all he really repeats, and you're trying to stop them, but it's not gonna work.
No.
Gave black
Don't be
materia to
afraid.
Sephiroth.
Yup.
Well done.
I didn't see what that, if there was anything. Well, hello.
Nope.
And Cloud's having a crisis. Cloud, are you alright?
That's an understatement.
I gave the black materia to Sephiroth? What did I do? Tell me. Eris.
Cloud, be strong, okay? Not the best words to say, I think. Red 13, what are you barking at?
What have I done?
Cloud, you haven't done anything. It's not your fault.
I'm... Cloud.
Oops, sorry.
Looks like
Sorry about that.
I'm candidate number 2. Right. Pleased to meet y'all. Eris, are you alright?
Is he beating on her right now?
No, he's punching the ground.
Or assaulting
Like if
her
he-
shoes?
Most likely he's like punching the ground like just angry with himself.
Everything white. What did I do? I don't remember anything. My memory. If everything's a dream, don't wake me.
There's a bit of a lot going on with Cloud right now.
He's a special boy, isn't he?
Special is an understatement.
Cloud, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry for what happened.
Don't worry about it.
I can't help it.
Oh. Then why don't you really worry about it? That doesn't make sense. And let me handle Sephiroth. By the way, what if I told you Cloud's actually standing right here?
Yeah.
That's the only way they could make the scene load properly. So they made
Yeah.
Cloud invisible and just had him standing there. And actually, if I wanted to initiate a skip, all I gotta do is press down and run, and I could actually skip to the Hojo cannon sequence.
Yeah. There's a lot of sort of... I'd say...
Glitches?
Well, not glitches, more of just poor coding, because with the software and hardware they had at the time, they had to, like, trick the game into thinking certain things, and the only way to do that was to put, like, character data in places, like, you know, you mentioned right here, not realizing that they forgot to put data in to prevent people from breaking scenes like this.
Because, like I said, if I press down and run right now, I could skip all the way to the Hojo cannon fight.
Yeah, this game is... While this game was good for the time, it's... When we look back, it's more... It works. It's functional.
Yeah. But anyway, go ahead.
To explain why this is, when Final Fantasy VII was first completed, you know, like finally completed, they effectively left everything as is, because they didn't want to do anything just in case it broke things that they didn't want broken.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk about that later. Let's move on. And Cloud, take care of yourself. So you don't have a breakdown, okay? Whee!
What is this place?
This forest leads to the city of the ancients, and is called the Sleeping Forest. It's only a matter of time before Sephiroth uses Meteor. That's why I'm going to protect it. Only a survivor of the Cetra, like me, can do it. The secret is just up here. At least it should be. I feel it. It feels like I'm being led by something. Then, I'm going now. I'll come back when it's all over. Blaze?
Eris? Drag.
What?
So she's going to interfere. This'll be a difficult one, don't you think? We must stop that girl soon. You look like you was having a nightmare. How you feeling?
Blaze, pick one since you're playing as Cloud.
Don't really know. I guess that's right. Well, don't worry too much about it.
You know, Cloud, Aerith is gone.
Everyone's out looking for Eris. City of the Ancient. Eris is heading there. By herself? Why did she go by herself? Hey, we're going too. Only the Ancients, only Eris can save us from Meteor.
Then we must go. Well, what'll we do if something happens to Aerith? If Sephiroth finds her, she's in trouble.
Sephiroth already knows. Hey, why are you still sitting around?
Let's go, Cloud.
Right.
No. I might lose it again.
You ever had it to begin with?
Not really.
If Sephiroth comes near me, I might.
Hold on. Put this in.
Yeah, god damn it. Because of you that Sephiroth got the black materia. It's your damn fault.
Well.
Barrett ain't pulling any punches right now.
My fault? I know you got problems. Hell, we all do. You don't even understand yourself. You gotta understand that there ain't no getting off of this train we're on till we get to the end of the line.
Cloud, we came this far. Aren't you gonna settle up with Sephiroth?
No. I'm afraid. If this keeps up, I may go crazy. I'm afraid. May go crazy. Goddamn jackass. That's what you are. Just to think about. Just think about it. How many people in this world do you think really understand themselves?
That's a deep question.
Yep.
I think Cloud less so.
People get depressed in life because they don't know what's up. What's up? But they go on living. They don't run away. That's just how it is.
Cloud, you'll come with us, right? I believe in you.
Do you think Barrett was based on Mr. T?
I think a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Some of his mannerisms, I think, definitely were.
Yeah.
And general design.
Anyway.
What am I supposed to do? Just pull out of here? So where?
Cloud.
Sorry. Wait a minute, Tifa. Give him a little time. He has to decide on his own. You believe in Cloud?
Ignore
believe-
the printing noises.
Everything okay over there?
Someone printed something out, and I don't know why.
Say again?
Someone printed something out, and I don't know why. Sorry.
Cloud needs to get out of his own head.
Well, that's unfortunate because he has someone.
He has a
Anyway.
lot of problems.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
I'm afraid to find out the truth. But why?
Right, is cutscene over?
Seems like. Uh-oh.
Alright,
I can move
here's a
left.
little-
I can't move down.
well then. While you're fixing, let me explain why the translation is so
Janky?
out there. Yeah. So, I don't know if this is true for all of the game, but for a good amount of, like, the names and text, they based a lot of stuff off of, like, you know, or Norse mythology.
Mm-hmm.
So, they had to translate a lot of stuff, you know, names and stuff, from Elder Futhark, along into Japanese, which also got bundled up with the regular Japanese text, which people then had to translate into English during this time. So, a lot of assumptions happened in the translations.
And they didn't proofread any of this?
We're talking old translations. No, they didn't. The person who proofread it thought what they proofread was right.
They needed a proofreader for their proofreader. Now, excuse me while I keep trying to get this to work. Is it bad that where it's plugged in is like really hot right now?
No, that's probably a bad thing.
I'm gonna try plugging it into the front of my computer and see if it works. You know what I mean?
Maybe the person who did the translation was originally Japanese.
No. No, they weren't.
They weren't?
No. Here's a little insight into how translation was done during this era of gaming. A lot of translation was done by people who were,
Underpaid.
you know, like, underpaid, and practically pretty much used Google Translate. who were
Before
English
Google
and
Translate.
Used the old version of Google Translate.
I didn't even know Google Translate existed.
It didn't. They had what they did was they were
guys?
bilingual.
You guys keep talking. I gotta go find another keyboard because this one I think is finally said I'm done.
All right.
So I'll be right back.
But yeah, they had to find people who were bilingual, which wasn't very common. And even then, the people who were bilingual weren't very well bilingual and knew more English than they knew Japanese, so a lot of stuff was translated poorly.
Well, why didn't they just fix the grammatical errors?
Because they didn't want to touch literally anything as soon as they got done with the game, because they were afraid something would break.
Oh.
Like, they were so paranoid that if they tried to fix anything, that what they had would, just break. They just left it as is as soon as they were done. Which is not only why there's a lot of grammatical errors, but a lot of glitches.
Yeah. But I guess that's what makes the game so interesting. I guess, and this has been going on for years, every single game you could ever play has had glitches. Every single, I don't care how well,
Yeah.
how well the coding was done, how well. There's going to be a glitch in the game, what, or there's going to be someone who tries to exploit
Of course.
parts of the game to just for their own fun, and that's actually what makes games more fun. And since a lot of companies are getting bigger and have ways to prevent this, that evokes a challenge in the people who are good at that, and then are able to show other people how to do it, or what you, which I think is fun. Like all the modern, that's not good. But one of my favorite modern Breath of the Wild,
That's my mouse. Oh my dum-dum.
well, I guess it's like Patch. Breath
Your mouse works.
especially considering that game is
Sorry.
My ears.
Maybe it's just the game short circuiting. What? It's not. Switch keyboards? My headset
Well, this-
is on. Excuse me.
Ah! Ow!
I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can. It might actually be the game. It might actually not be the connection.
We'll try and get to the next save point, save, and then just figure it out.
So yeah, it's not the keyboard. I think it's the game. The game's acting up.
Oh boy.
Good thing we got through the boss fight and stuff, you know?
But we need to save.
I know. Now to get my other keyboard back in place. I'm plugged in. Sorry about this, folks. Good thing we're near the end of the stream anyway.
yeah.